Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
This woman locked her boyfriend inside of a suitcase and left him there to die overnight. This is the shocking true story of Sarah Boone. And you need to watch this to the very end because this is very, very weird and has a massive twist that you wouldn't expect. Sarah Boone and her boyfriend George Torres had a very rocky relationship. They both had criminal records and they both have history of domestic abuse. And Sarah's boyfriend George Torres was known for cheating on Sarah many times. Sarah Boone was a very controlling woman and she was determined to take full control back of this relationship after she found out of all of the cheating that Torres had done. And on the night of the 23rd of February 2020, she decided to do exactly that in the most disgusting, shocking, most brutal way ever. The story that Sarah Boone told the police was that night on 23rd of February 2020, her and her boyfriend George Torres was playing a game of hide and seek. They were both very drunk and they decided to play this game because they thought it'd be funny. One would go hide somewhere in the house and the other one would come find them. They were both drunk, intoxicated, and they thought it'd be fun to play a game of hide and seek whilst they were both drunk. She told the police that this was just a fun game. It was just something they decided to do whilst they were having drinks together, and it would be more fun because they were both drunk. So this is exactly what she told the police that happened on the 23rd of February 2020. Sarah supposedly said she hid in the shower for a very long time and she couldn't find her boyfriend anywhere in the house. And she said it would be kind of funny if he could try and hide inside of a suitcase. That was her story. She said that he was trying to get inside this suitcase because it was funny and he wanted to see if he could fit inside the suitcase. She wanted to see, in fact, if he could fit inside the suitcase. So her boyfriend willingly got into the suitcase to see if he could actually fit in there. This is what Sarah said happened. He got straight into the suitcase and went along with it to see if he could actually fit and hide inside the suitcase. Sarah also said that the zipper on the suitcase was broken, so she used a paper clip to hold the suitcase together, you know, just in case if he got stuck for some reason, he'd be able to get out of the suitcase. She then told police that it'd be more funny if, in fact, she actually left him inside the suitcase just for a little bit, just to get the game a bit more intense. This is what she told police. She said she left him in a suitcase for a bit as it'd make the game a bit more fun, a bit more lively, and you know, she just kind of did it as a joke. She then told police she then went upstairs and actually fell asleep because she was too drunk. Like I said previously before, she said she'd been drinking, they'd both been drinking that night, and she completely forgot that she actually locked him in the suitcase. She went upstairs for a rest and she actually fell asleep and left her boyfriend inside of the suitcase. In the morning when she woke up, she realized that she didn't know where her boyfriend was. So she went downstairs and realized and remembered that in fact she actually locked her boyfriend inside the suitcase and he's been there all night long. She started panicking and wondering, obviously he should still be alive, right? So she unzipped the suitcase and George was unresponsive. He wasn't replying and he seemed dead straight away. He must have lost suffocation overnight and couldn't breathe and just passed away in this suitcase. Now, instead of calling the police, she actually called her ex-husband to come and help her. She didn't ring an ambulance or ring the police, she rang her ex-husband to come and help her in this situation. When her ex-husband came to the house, he said that she needs to call the police straight away because he came in, saw the body inside the suitcase, and he told Sarah that she needs to ring the police and an ambulance immediately. She did in fact then actually call 911 and told them everything that had just happened. She was very weirdly calm and this is exactly what she said to the 911 operator.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
No, tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in a case and we were playing, and like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened.
She was very calm about the situation. She said, you know, it was just a mistake, it was an accident. She completely forgot about, you know, locking her boyfriend in the suitcase. And that was because, the reason she was so calm is because all of that was an actual lie. That's what she told the police what happened. But police later discovered the actual dark truth of what really happened. And this is shocking and you're not going to believe this. When she went into the police, they obviously questioned her and they actually got a warrant to search her mobile phone just to see if there was anything on any evidence that they could use in this case to see if her story actually did match what happened. So the police got a warrant to search Sarah Boone's phone and what they found was disgusting. On her phone were 2 videos that actually showed the real truth of what happened that night. And I can tell you, it was nothing like what she told the police. In fact, it was 100 times worse and is really sickening. These 2 videos on her phone were actually Sarah Boone videoing her suffocating her boyfriend, Torres, and she actually recorded it on 2 videos, which these videos are heartbreaking. You can hear in the video, as you can hear here.
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
That's on you.
Sarah, I can't breathe.
It's on you.
Sarah.
You can hear him saying, you know, he's suffocating, he needs to get out, he can't breathe, he needs air. I'm not going to play the full length of these videos because they are honestly horrible, and I don't want to share that on this video because it's just not morally right to show somebody's last moments and begging to get out of a suitcase. It is honestly horrible. And these are the videos that actually were found on Sarah Boone's phone. Throughout the video, she is heard saying, the reason I'm doing this to you is because you cheat on me, you deserve this, it's your fault you're in the suitcase, you shouldn't have got in the suitcase, you're gonna stay in the suitcase, and it's completely on him. All of this is happening because of him. And that's what she kept saying throughout the video, whilst he was begging for his life to get out of this suitcase. Begging, pleading, he can't breathe, he needs to get out. She was there laughing, videoing it. 2 videos she took on this phone, laughing about her boyfriend who is suffocating inside of the suitcase that she used to use for her old clothes. Not only did she video him, she kept telling him that he needs to shut up, he needs to stay quiet. This is gonna happen whether he likes it or not. And honestly, the video is very, very truly shocking. Now, when the police saw this, they saw the 2 videos, they knew instantly that this wasn't what Sarah Boone said. They wasn't playing hide and seek. They wasn't doing anything that she said at all. And they charged her straight away with 2nd-degree murder. The police said this was definitely homicide. He was inside this suitcase for over 11 hours. And he had bruises and black eyes, and his body was completely battered. What makes this story even more sickening is when she did in fact get questioned by the police, they actually released the full interview, and she was saying, still going with the story, that she didn't know that he was panicking, she didn't know that he was actually suffering. She basically was trying to get out of this whole thing. I'm going to show you a clip right here of her basically being interviewed by the police, and you'll see for yourself how sickening some of the things she says is.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you.
It's not malicious.
This was the sickening true crime story of Sarah Boone and her partner, Torres. And my thoughts go out to anybody who was affected by this and their families. This was disgusting. She planned this. She did this purposely to get back at her boyfriend for cheating on her. And she wanted to take back control as she was a controlling person, and she did exactly that. And she was found guilty of 2nd-degree murder. If you want to see more true crime stories, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications. I post videos every single day telling you guys some of the most craziest true stories and documentaries. So I'll see you guys in the next video.